Kanye has dropped Vultures 2. I repeat, Kanye West and Ty Dolla $ign dropped Vultures 2 out of nowhere. So I'm gonna admit I haven't listened to the album all the way through. And this might be the first Kanye album that I haven't immediately listened to when it was released. And there's a reason for that. The reason for that is because there's another album that dropped this weekend that has had my undivided attention. So I haven't given this album the listening it deserves. But what I have heard, I did listen to the first couple of tracks. I really liked the very first track. The very first track was really good. And I don't remember the other tracks. I just remember really liking the first track. But looking at the online discourse, it looks like Kanye fans are not happy with this album. People are calling it the worst Kanye album ever made. And it's not because of the music itself. It's because of all the problems around it. Like, the mixing and mastering on this album is terrible. And even based off the short listen I gave it, I can tell it was bad. Like, I was like skimming through the album, and like some songs sounded so loud, and then the next song would sound like the volume was very low. So this album wasn't mixed properly. Like, I don't like I think Kanye had like these MP3s sitting on his computer, and he just decided to release it without sending it to an engineer to like master it. Like, because like this is just unacceptable. Also, there's unfinished songs on the album. Like, there's songs where Kanye isn't even rapping. He's just doing that thing where he like he'll like hum his verse as a placeholder to like fill in the words later on. But on this album, he kept it on. He kept it on the album. And he did that for Donda 2 too. But like Donda 2 wasn't like a real album. Like, that was like something he gave away with like his little machines. I forgot what they were called. But like I'm a little more forgiving of that album because it wasn't a properly released album. This album, on the other hand, is on Apple Music. It's on Spotify. Like, there is no reason there should be unfinished songs on this album. The third thing is, apparently there's some AI verses on this album. I'm not sure which ones, because like I said, I haven't given a proper listen, but like people on X and on Reddit were going crazy about like AI Kanye verses. And that's another thing that I'm just like against. I'm against like AI and music. I'm against, unfinished music. I'm against bad mixing. Also, and what really annoys me is this album, Kanye's going the video game approach of releasing a broken product and then patching it up as time goes on. So like Kanye's team is already updating the album for a lot of like mixing and mastering issues, and he's like finishing songs. But like he shouldn't have released this album in this state. Like I'm so against that. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like this isn't what a professional does. Like, I'm actually very disappointed in Kanye. And like, I think the other thing is like we already got Vultures 1 this year, so I wasn't really in a hurry to listen to like another batch of Kanye and Ty Dolla $ign music. Like I am excited to listen to it, but I feel like there's so much good music releasing this year that like I don't know if it warrants another Kanye album. Like, I don't know if this is needed. I feel like Vultures 1 kept me happy. I don't know if I needed Vultures 2, especially an unfinished Vultures 2. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what the comments are saying. All right, SG, this is so effed up. I am listening to the Kanye West Vultures 2 album, and the songs are very catchy, and my favorite tune is Sky City. I'm a big fan of Kanye West and Ty Dolla $ign. SG, apparently Sky City was one of the big highlights of the album. Like, people have been waiting for that song for like months at this point. Like, he previewed that song a while back. And I believe people might be disappointed with that song because that might be the song with the AI verse. I might be misremembering. I know that was a very like hype song that people were excited for, but I'll have to give you a listen and get back to you guys. I'll give a proper thorough listen. And even if I do, the version of the album I'll be listening to won't be the version that released because it's already being updated. Like, it's already been updated since yesterday. So
Introducing the Late Night Show with your host Cuddy Bino. Live streamed every Sunday night at midnight. Search Cuddy Bino on YouTube to catch the first episode.